Yeah.
Couple shots of tequila and you turn into Janet Jackson. I think you missed your college. Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, well, I was a double major in college, chemistry and boys. Chose chemistry, but I was the front woman for a band at the Roxy for a year. I can't believe we didn't know this about you. Speaking of secrets, I didn't know you were into mechanics. Yeah, you and Daryl seem to be enjoying each other's company tonight. He's very nice. He's actually smart. Oh. He's funny. He knows a lot about cars. Oh, it's too bad he's so unattractive.
This round's over.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Here's to our girls' weekend. Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the motel. No, I put in a Beyonce song I want us all to sing together. I'll come with you. Sing.
Yeah.
So have fun. Daryl's gonna walk me home. We need to finish the conversation. Of course you do. See you guys later. Okay. Have fun. Yeah, right. Who's Beyonce?
Who's Beyonce?
Stars are really beautiful out here. There's so many lights in Vegas, and you never get to see them.
Yeah, I guess I don't really notice them anymore. Born and raised here, I guess I kind of
Damn.
take it for granted.
Was it great growing up here?
Yeah, it was great.
Was it?
It was real great.
Must have been.
Oops.
You have something in your pocket.
You mean this?
Mm-hmm.
You got me.
You're not really into married men or liars. You're still married.
Not happily.
Good night.
Night. Jeez, you mad?
Don't do this.
You can just leave me alone all night, and you just walk away. I don't want to hurt you, but I will. You're dead.
What happened? Oh God, you're bleeding. They stabbed him. What are you talking about? He attacked me. What? I think he's dead.
Darlene, call the sheriff.
Finn, what happened? I don't know. Okay, we gotta get you to a hospital. You need stitches. Hospital? Where's Daryl? He's over here. Show us. He's gone.
Oh, you probably gave them roofies.
His body was right here. Where'd he go?
It's your decision. Doesn't matter to the police.
Probably his what?
Careful. If you pursue this in your
What are those? Drugs that you put in drinks and makes the people like get knocked out.
No.
Okay. baby. Jess, how you doing? Baby.
Stop.
Stop!
Better.
Jesse,
Viewer
come here.
discretion is advised.
Stay here.
I stabbed him twice. What did you do with the knife? I dropped it beside the body. Maybe you didn't kill him, Finn. Maybe he's not dead. Did you take his pulse?
No, I wanted to get away. I'm sure he was not moving.
It's okay, alright? It's gonna be alright. Not flags. They'll have to do. Really hard to tell how much blood he lost. It seeped into the dirt. And the blood drops moving away from the blood pool. Hey, Finn, was Dare wearing cowboy boots? Yeah. I had a boot print and corresponding blood drops. He was on his feet and bleeding. I didn't kill him. He walked away. There's a second set of prints, so not by himself. Somebody helped him into a car. Blood drops in, where his tire tracks begin.
What the hell you girls think you're doing?
It's all right. Sheriff, we're law enforcement, Las Vegas CSI, Seidel, Finley, and Brody.
Las Vegas Crime Lab. I didn't call you to work this in.
We're not working the scene. Our friend here was attacked.
I got a phone call saying you killed him.
Well, the evidence shows that Daryl is still alive.
Evan, I thought you said you weren't working the scene.
We're not working the scene. We just made a couple of observations.
Yeah, I'm making a few of those myself. 3 girls been drinking, 1 bleeding. Messing around in a crime scene you got no business being in.
We're not messing around.
How do I know you didn't kill him? Dumped his body somewhere. Now you're tampering with evidence. So he just released you?
No, his deputy separated Morgan and I, and they interrogated us inside the bar.
What about Finn?
Sheriff put her under house arrest in the motel. Finn said that he grilled her while the local doctor stitched her up.
So you're saying the knife was Daryl's?
Yes,
How did it end up in your hand?
I told you. He pulled the knife, he tried to rape me, I grabbed the knife, and I fought back.
Look at these bruises, Sheriff. Consistent with a struggle. So you stabbed him in self-defense, and in that few minutes while you were inside the bar telling your friends, someone took Daryl and the knife.
Yes. And he is out there, and I think you should be out there looking for him.
I got deputies going to his house and his auto shop. But, frankly, you could save us all a lot of time. Just tell us the truth.
I am telling you the truth. I am a CSI, and I deserve the benefit of the doubt.
I've known Daryl Walsh for 15 years. I play poker with him every other Thursday. It just doesn't seem like something he'd do. Miss Finley didn't inflict these wounds herself. Come on, Owen. She's been through enough. You really have to keep her locked up here like a prisoner? Until I figure out what happened to Daryl. You're not going anywhere. You do your job, Marty. I'll do mine.
Yeah.
Hold on. You're gonna be just fine. Any signs, Phil?
No. Russell just texted. They're still following up on leads.
So CSI Brody took photographs of the crime scene, which you believe proved that Daryl Walsh was still alive. Did you share those photos with the deputies who questioned you?
Yes, of course. I mean, it wasn't our scene. We were legally obligated to turn him over.
But Morgan didn't delete them from her cell phone, did she?
Hi, Greg.
Hey, that tire track photo that you guys sent me from the crime scene, I ran it through Trifine. Tire was manufactured by Bridgman Wheels in 2008.
What kind of car?
A truck, actually, primarily the Ford Ranger and F-150. I pulled DMV records, Sending you a list of everyone in Larkston who owns that vehicle.
Pulling it up now. Thank you. Hey, Sheriff.
Yeah.
According to DMV records, there's over 3 vehicles in this town with tires that match the tracks that we found at the crime scene.
Well, last I checked, you weren't part of this investigation.
Sheriff, evidence shows that somebody helped Daryl Walsh into a truck. We find the truck, maybe we find Daryl. It exonerates CSI Finley.
You really think he's still alive?
There were no drag marks. Boot prints and blood drops showed that he was upright and moving when he got into the truck. You've searched his home, you've searched his work, you haven't found him. This list is the closest thing we have to a lead. All we're asking is that you take a look at it. Is there anyone on here that might put themselves on the line for Daryl?
Valerie Irvin, Daryl's wife.
Great, let's go talk to her.
We can't. She left for Vegas this morning.
I'll call Greg right away. Have him bring her in for questioning.
You don't seem too worried about your husband, Miss Irvin. I mean, Daryl was stabbed. Now he's missing. And you were playing slots in Vegas.
Oh, he'll turn up. He always does.
So he's gone missing before.
We don't really keep tabs on each other. Daryl does his thing. I do mine.
Last night, after Daryl was stabbed back in Larkston, somebody picked him up from the motel.
It wasn't me. I was working all night at the diner, 6 to 6. I drove straight here after my shift.
We searched the truck. Found this. Stuck to the floor mat.
What is that? It was a high resin leaf, along with expanded clay pebbles.
Marijuana. I get it. So Daryl was running a hydroponic pot growing operation under the radar.
Think about hydroponics. It requires a lot of energy.
I pulled up the electrical grid of the town of Larkston. The blue dots represent average household electrical use per month, about 900 kilowatts.
Well, they're all blue dots. A grow house would use at least 5 times that much power.
Now, step back in time with me as we follow the current back to the past. This is a time-lapse reversal of the town's electrical use over the past year. There's your red dot. Indicates usage of over 5,000 kilowatts a month for 4 months. Goes back to normal for a month, and then spikes again for another 4 months.
Typical growth and harvest cycle for marijuana. 4 months to grow, 1 month to dry.
And only minutes to enjoy. So I've heard.
So what is that, a house?
Well, according to the satellite image, it's a dilapidated barn, registered to Edith Skinner. She's 85.
Think old lady Skinner has any idea what Daryl and Val are doing in her barn?
I just talked to her. Daryl told her to shorten some cars here. Put that thing away.
Daryl could be hiding in here somewhere. I'm not taking any chances.
Bro, it's about the truck. He's not the monster you're making him out to be.
No offense, Sheriff, but I'm not sure you know Daryl the way you think you do. Plates are all from out of state.
Well, Daryl could have bought him for spare parts.
Or, in addition to growing pot, he's running a chop shop.
No sign of him.
Sheriff, deputy, take a look at this.
Oh my god.
You still think your friend's not a monster?
This program is sponsored by Harry Potter the Exhibition on now at Telus World of Science Edmonton.
You're the only one who thinks that it's a little weird to have a fictional magic wizardry exhibit in a science place.
Probably.